that's arthritis. So.
I don't know, but remember a few weeks ago, I kept saying, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I kept saying, God, something's wrong with my left shoulder. And it was like right in that area where you bent your arm in the back. Is yours in the back?
No, it feels like it's in the bone.
It's arthritis.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Just aches.
That's what I think mine is.
It's so humid out. I think that's why.
And when you sit at the computer for a long time, does it irritate you?
No.
Oh, there's no cigarettes out here. See, that's when it really, really hurts me.
It bothers me when I open and close my door.
Oh. That's interesting. That's a different spot. I had a protein shake this morning, and I drank another little Gatorade.
You need to eat food.
And now I'm packing cigarettes, as you can hear. So I got 30 grams of protein in.
Yeah.
If there's only enough smash burgers for you and Rick, I'll eat the fettuccine.
Well, we'll have enough for you.
I was thinking though, who wants to eat a tomato after what we saw last night? Oh my God. I was thinking we don't have a tomato or lettuce. You could have cabbage on it. You'll just have stinky poop.
Nah.
They're good plain. I should start filling up the recycle bin, shouldn't I?
That's tomorrow.
I know, but I think it's gonna rain tomorrow. It's so humid. You should see my hair. It's terrible.
telling sign what happens elsewhere in Detroit's division is it's also mandatory in Green Bay this week, where Aaron Rodgers is not expected to attend with his current feud happening with the team. He could be fined upwards of 6 figures if he misses, which of course could be forgiven if the Packers don't want to create any more ill will. The Detroit Grand Prix coming up this weekend on Belle Isle. The event canceled last year due to the pandemic, but things are full speed ahead with 2 races set to go on Saturday and Sunday. Gates will open Friday morning with several practices and qualifying events set to take place before Duel 1 on Saturday at 4 p.m. And it's an off day for the Tigers as they get ready to attempt a rebound from their series loss in Chicago over the weekend. Their next opponent back at Comerica Park will be the Seattle Mariners, who have lost 4 of 6 and currently own the worst batting average in baseball at .208. One good boost for Detroit could be the capacity restrictions lifting for the series, allowing for far more than the average 7,700 fans that they've had so far this season. And 2 NHL games happening in the postseason tonight. The Islanders and Bruins will play at 6:30. That series tied at 2 games apiece. And Montreal can eliminate the Jets of 3 games to none in their game in Montreal at 8 o'clock. From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Chris Millar. For more, stay tuned to 97 on the Ticket and Odyssey.com.
Hey Rico, real quick. Am I crazy for saying the Packers should fine Aaron Rodgers?
That's an infinite futility, Mike. No, you should. It's for sure. You'll never collect it. In the end, you're going to say, we'll forgive it if you just come back.
No, but I mean, I'm looking at it a little differently. It's this idea of, at a certain point, fans are going to pick a side here. And if the organization is spineless, you run the risk of losing a few people. And look, I don't know that this thing's ever going to be resolved. I mean, there's no telling he ever shows up. He may just quit. The organization did not do a great job this offseason. He seemingly has the upper hand. And like the whole idea of like, oh, you can't find your QB. No, your quarterback has to be the one guy you never need to find. You pay him the $40 million. He's the face of the franchise. The face of the franchise can't skip mandatory stuff. The quarterback is supposed to be the dude who's on the plane throwing their receivers in Miami in the offseason. It's just part of like the job requirement. So in that sense, if they go out and they say, listen, we want Aaron here, and no one's bigger than the team. This is the Green Bay Packers. Football will exist with or without him. Rico, I'm slapping a fine on the guy. It's mandatory. Get your ass to town.
Yeah, Mike, we've seen that before. How many times, oh, we're going to fine you, and it just keeps going up and up and up, and then miraculously, when they come to some type of agreement, oh, the fine just got waived.
But that's my point. Fine. Then they came to an agreement, and the fines are null.
So in essence,
Rico,
the fine meant nothing.
Right, but I don't know that they're ever coming to an agreement. So why not take your spot in shaping some of the narrative? I mean, at a certain point, you do have to cater to the other 52 people in the room.
Well, Mike, you're right. No, you're right. But is this the battle you really want to fight?
I think they haven't chosen to do a lot of fighting yet. This would be where I start. This is where I view the season really beginning. Mandatory stuff is where the season begins. And I think you send a message. Hey, you want to hold out for training camp and play that game in another month? Let's just get this thing kicked off right now. Because if you're not serious about right now, then maybe we need to plan on moving forward without you in a month.
Yeah, but then he can come back. You know what? I'm injured. I can get a doctor to say I'm injured. Now what are you going to do? I can play this petty game with you.
No, I know, but it gets to a point of narrative shaping. Like, if the team doesn't find him, you've opened it up now for who else? Well, you didn't do it for him. They have plenty of other stars on that team, by the way. Let's not make this like it's Aaron Rodgers and a collection of, mosquitoes and cockroaches. They have one of the most talented rosters in the league. If I'm one of those vets, I love number 12. And I know he's our best shot at winning. But let me get this straight. He doesn't have to do the stuff that we all do. I mean, you're just...
think Jimmy Johnson once put it best. My superstars get treated differently than my regular players. And that's life in the big leagues, Mike. That's everything.
And I'm fine with it to a certain point. But when one of those stars is saying, I don't like you, right? It's not your superstars when times are good. They do deserve to be treated differently. Rico, this superstar has basically taken a bleep in a box and shipped it to the GM. He's called the GM a moron.
Yeah.
He's made fun of the team. And he's out here running a game.
And I guess
So if they don't stand up now, let me ask you this. If he holds out at training camp, you going to fine him then? Where's your line?
I guess I've from years of Barry Sanders just saying, F you guys, I'm not showing up to practice. They would find Barry, and Barry never paid. So,
And you know
it
what?
got to the point
That's why this franchise has a giant L on their new hats. That's why. You want to know how you end up with a giant L on your hats? That. We'll get to that story later in the hour. Like, David, you're from a winning program. You tell me. I mean, I think you've mishandled the Roethlisberger thing to a point. You finally got a pay cut out of him. But, like, if the guy's not going to show up and the guy might retire, why don't I just fine him? I'm clearly not going to make him happy unless my GM quits. So you've already offered him the biggest contract in NFL history. We've flown to California to kiss his ass. Nothing's worked. And so F it.
So you're finding him just so you can say you find him. Because
I think you're finding him to basically start the end here where you go, look, we've done everything your way. We've done the best we can. You're not going to run this organization. That upsets you. That's on you. Now it's time to work. You don't want to work. Here's the bill. I mean, if I were a fan, I got to be honest, I'd understand Aaron Rodgers' point to a point. They have one of the better offensive lines in the league, a top 5 running back, arguably the best wide receiver, and they continue to pour money and draft picks into that defense. Now, if they're not a top 5 roster in the league, they're top 10. So what exactly are you crying about here? We offered you the biggest contract, we flew to California and drank your bathwater. Rico, imagine me as a Packer fan. I'd be saying, F this guy. I'm done. What else do you want from me?
Packer fans are not going to say that about Aaron Rodgers, Mike.
I
don't know about that.
I think you're
know about
underestimating them. They're very salt to the earth Midwesterners.
They are salt of the earth, but you look, what else do we have? Oh, Jordan Love. Okay, he can take his time.
Cheese, Great Lakes, some nice beer.
Okay,
I don't know.
This ain't San Diego. This ain't LA where you got the beach to compete with. You got nothing.
I understand.
Once it turns, August 15th, it's going to be snowing in Green Bay. Okay?
David, where are you at with this? Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy, but you're speaking to a fan here that I don't like players being bigger than the franchise, but my team has made my quarterback bigger than the franchise. They've allowed him to say, I don't like the quarterbacks you're bringing in here. I'm not teaching them. I'm going to sit here and hold your roster hostage because I want
That's
these
what I'm
guys.
saying. At that point, you're not a team leader anymore.
But here's the thing. I think Green Bay has done the opposite of what my team has done. They have not given Aaron Rodgers control of the franchise, which means I think they may be able to find him and reset things there and say either we're getting rid of you or we're not.
And again, it has to happen. And the deadline's passed now where the cap becomes friendlier for a trade. Rico, I draw the battle lines. And I know we're on in Detroit. Maybe Lions fans don't care, but this is the Packers. It is our division here. Enough's enough. You don't want to show up to mandatory things? Goodbye. Tom Brady shows up. Patrick Mahomes shows up. All the big timers show up.
Roethlisberger shows up.
Right, but you're special. Why? Because you're hurt that we did what?
Well, Brady just forced out his competition. Like, no, Jimmy G, you can go. Either me or him.
The point is, both things can be true. Aaron can be angry that they took Jordan Love. Fine. And I'm not saying the Pack handled it right by not telling him. But what else are we talking about? He's acting like he's the Jags starting QB. This is a really good football team. They have really good talent. What are we doing here? I'd throw the battle line. I would. I'd be done with this. And I don't know if Lion fans give a damn, but I just heard that in the update, and I don't know, it's a stream of consciousness thing, and I'm like, I gotta ask Rico about it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, it sounds great. You know what you sound like? You sound like tough parent. I swear to God, if you guys don't stop messing around, I'm gonna turn this car around. Signed, no car has ever turned around.
Oh, I'd turn it around. Either that or I'd open the door and push the kid out.
No car. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not happening. But I mean, yeah, if you don't do this, I'm gonna turn this car around. Okay, and the kids are back there. Turn the car around then, Mr. Cheap Ass. Let me see you do it.
Well, it's also your fault for getting in a vehicle with children. That's an automatic road to misery.
I'm quite sure Big G said the same line to you and your sisters in the back seat.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay.
248-549-9797.
No, it didn't.
No, because we were afraid of our parents. The car never had to turn around. We had discipline in our house. And there would be worse things that would happen than the car turning around. We had discipline. We had structure.
Your parents seem like very nice people. Don't you sit here and talk bad.
You've never made them angry. You don't understand.
Your mother can get angry. Your mother's the same. Your mother's the same.
Worse temper than me.
I don't think she walks on the ground. She walks on air. Angels pick her up. And
Don't ever make her mad. Okay? It's like the Hulk, where the guy's like, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Don't make her angry.
It's just so soft-spoken. It's so...
Bro, I'm telling you, don't ever flip the coin.
You're angry, is what I'm saying.
That's a story for another day. There are several.
Woman, seriously, she may not have to wait the 5 years to get into sainthood. She can just go right into the Hall of Fame. Immediately.
Both things can be true. 248-539-9797. I don't know if anybody here cares, but considering Aaron Rodgers playing or not playing is a big impact on the NFC North, I thought I'd at least bring that up. Rico has your latest and greatest in Lions apparel. File this under the how the hell did they think this was a good idea deal. We'll get to that next. Spring is here. It means you got to start planning your landscape and living projects. Miller Landscape, getmillernow.com. It's so simple. Start the process, video consultation. And if the question is, well, do they? Yes. But do they also? Yes. If it happens outside, it's Miller. Now, here's the biggest challenge. They need to hire people. I'm so good at what I do and get them so many leads and so many customers, and you guys love them so much. They need more people. They need more crews. They need more crew managers. They need more paver installers. If you have a functional ability outside of, I don't know, walking around, call them because they need you. Go to getmillernow.com. They're hiring for all positions. It's Miller Landscape.
Hi, Harry Glantz for Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, so what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
Northville Lumber carries the largest selection of low-maintenance products for your home. In addition to the state's largest inventory of Trex decking and railing, Northville Lumber also stocks Versetta Stone and True Exterior Trim from Boral, James Hardy Fiber Cement Siding, AZEK PVC Trim and Molding, and more. Pro builders and remodelers, no need for special orders. Northville Lumber keeps it in stock. If you're sourcing products for a new construction or remodeling, Northville Lumber has it. Call Northville Lumber today.
Everywhere I go, people ask me, is now the right time to sell our home? Hi, it's Mark Z with eXp. And in this fast-changing real estate market, it's critical you choose the right agent with the right marketing plan. Call me, Mark Z, and I'll get your home sold, guaranteed. I'm not bragging. I'm applying for the job. Call me, Mark Z, today at 844-SOLD-BY-Z and start packing.
Do you know youth in grades 8 through 12 is so the Detroit Urban League invites these students to join our College Club, which over the past 32 years has annually assisted hundreds of students prepare for college and successfully apply
yet that the ways we collaborate have changed.
But I've grown accustomed to the high-pitched musical sound of my squeaky whiteboard marker.
I hear you. With a Cisco WebEx solution configured by CDW, you can easily share notes and documents and even whiteboard from your very own computer.
Goodbye, sweet marker. You've served us well.
IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at cdw.com/Cisco collaboration.
It's like I blinked and suddenly all my business shifted to e-commerce.
Now my business hours are whenever my customers need me.
My customers want everything now and faster than ever. It's a whole different world.
Your business is changing. The United States Postal Service is changing with it. We're bringing you fast, reliable shipping nationwide, and we're bringing it right when your customers need it. Let's discover new routes. Visit USPS.com/new routes. The United States Postal Service. Priority you.
Jess's 30-minute bike boot camp? I guess it's that kind of day.
Are you ready for a total body workout, Peloton fam?
I am.
We'll start the class on the bike and then move to the floor. Let's get it.
With Peloton instructors right in your home,
Are you feeling it yet? Let's keep pushing for 5.
you have motivation that's ready when you are.
Clip off that bike and meet me on the mat for lunges.
I got this.
You showed up today, Peloton. Who's feeling sweaty and strong?
Definitely me.
Tap into your motivation at onepeloton.com.
Pull into Church's today and experience a true original. Bourbon Black Pepper Smokehouse Chicken is back. Peppered and kissed with our bourbon glaze. Only at Church's. Only $5. Church's, bringing that down home flavor. Offer valid at participating locations.
Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas. Helmet to helmet contact, legal here. 97.1 The Ticket.
We got to get to Rico's big black football sack momentarily. We also need the ticket text, and then Rico's going to lead the marketing department because I can't believe what he showed me, and I'm telling you as Lion fans, anyone who buys this is admitting they are in fact a loser in life, or at a minimum are a disappointment to their parents. David?
Aaron Rodgers' thing is simple. Just fire the GM. Give him what he wants.
Yeah, but what? Wait. In theory, that is. In a movie, it is. If you do that in real life, you are forever. Remember how Rico started the show talking about the credibility of your organization? You will be trading in all of your credibility for what? One more season of Aaron Rodgers? They're going to trade him after this year anyways. No way, dude. And it's not even about the GM in specific. It's the principle of it. Sorry.
I'm a Packer fan. We are terrified of the future without Rodgers and don't have faith in Love. 30 years, 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Love don't look like one.
Yeah, you know, all right. You know what Aaron Rodgers is? He's the pretty girl that you know is a disaster. She's late for everything. She can't cook. My God, she's pretty. I'll never find anybody like her ever again. So you put up with all her flaws rather than going out there and trying to find somebody new. And how does that end up? Roberto?
I'm just going to read this.
Good afternoon.
Another Packer fan here says, I'm torn on this because obviously Aaron Rodgers is an amazing quarterback, but I also am starting to sour on him with this whole rigmarole. It's really getting old really quick.
And you know the key? I'll tell you the key of it. He won't just come out and speak the truth. He wants to dance. He wants to be cute. He wants to say stuff without saying it. Do me a favor. Come out and say, I demand to be traded. Be honest about it. Or put it to bed. When a rumor goes around that you called the GM a duty head, denounce it. He wants it his way, always. I don't know. I think by the time training camp hits, you're going to be surprised with how angry Packer fans are. Okay, Rico, lead the marketing department.
Please. Well, Mike, here's the thing. NFL comes out with brand new caps every year. Some some of them are really sweet. So this year they have the logo mix 3930 stretch fit cap. And like it's, I don't know. Does Big G wear baseball caps? Because I'm getting you the Giants cap, you and him, because it's sweet. It says G Men across the front. Oh, it's sweet.
Better come in a big size. He's got a cantaloupe.
It's a stretch fit.
Yeah, like I said, the stretch fit. Remember, the further it stretches, the less. A lot of stretch fits.
So at this point, it's just saying G Me.
But no, continue. The Lions one is not sweet.
The Lions is not. What they are doing is taking the logo along with the first letter of your team name. So the Chiefs is the Chiefs arrowhead with a C. The Browns helmet with a B. The Lions is Bubbles the Lions with a giant big blue L. You blew it!
And I mean, the whole hat is an L.
Right.
You're in fact eating an L. And considering the history of this franchise, this is a bad joke.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
A listener sent this to me, and it was one of those I gotta look up. Okay, that's Photoshop. That's not real. It's real. You can buy it for $32, Mike.
It's any Lion fan who buys that is saying that they are a loser.
Right.
You can't rock that hat.
No. Because it's like, well, who else will put an L? But we realize Lions are the only NFL team that starts with the letter L. So it's a marketing disaster. This is one where I pull up Taylor. No. Put a gigantic D on there. Do something else. You are not putting a big L on this hat.
That's pretty representative of their history, too.
Right. How does this get passed and no one said anything about it? Because the second I looked at it, I'm like, are you kidding me? This can't be real. David was like, he's going to get one just to put an O and an L.
Yeah, the S and the O right next to it.
It'll just be same old Lions. You're literally saying we're taking L's. You got a giant...
And guys, I don't want you to think, like, Rico's not... This isn't hyperbole. And he's not embellishing it. The L is huge. It's... I can't imagine a Lion fan buying that hat. And you know what? I see a lot of that on NFL.com. Like, I know you're like, oh, this Giants thing is sweet. Dude, the NFL has some of the worst apparel of any league. I don't know what it is. I don't know who's designing their stuff. And for the love of God, every hat is like two-tone, and I hate two-tone hats. But the Lions thing, you're right. I mean, Rico, how do you not sit in a boardroom and go, wait a second here. One playoff win since 57. We can't put a giant L on this. Like, we know what that means. This is meme-worthy.
Think about this. Super Bowl L. Now, the Super Bowl is Roman numerals. Except when it was Super Bowl L, it was 50. And they made sure you didn't see any Roman numerals. Now, afterwards, you see, it's L1 and L2 and LI, LV. But when it was just L, they didn't want that. They went out of their way. No, it's Super Bowl 50, guys. And they allowed this for Detroit. Same organization.
And I'm sure Evan's got it up on the website, but if you've seen this hat, you could not possibly call this radio station and tell me you'd buy this. They won't sell 5 of these things. Because the Lion fans know. And let's face it, the Lions have one of the worst logos with one of the worst color schemes in all of sports. No one who's not a Lion fan buys Lions gear. It's not like the Yankees, the Red Sox, hell, plenty of people who don't like the Tigers buy Tiger stuff. Me! It's one of the best hats in all of sports. It's awesome. Not debatable. Navy blue, Old English D, even the orange one is cool. Good with it. Lions? There's not a human being in the world who doesn't like this team that would actually buy their garbage. But the fact that they put the NFL, put a giant L on their hat, That's the cruelest thing in the world because now the people who like the team can't even buy it.
No.
You walk in and wear this hat, you will get your balls broken by your friends. You have no shot.
Right.
And these are people who like you.
Seriously, no one saw this coming. Hey, guys, you know what? Maybe we rethink the Lions cap we just don't give them. Let's come up with something different because, maybe we spell out Lions across the front like they did with G-Man. The G-Man cap looks sweet. I would get that, Mike.
Can you send me a picture of that, would you please?
The G-Man?
Yeah, I don't think I'll buy it because they're rat bastards and they don't win a game ever. But send it to me.
Oh, no. You and Pop's getting these.
This must be from David. This must be from that Trae Young plus 500 he had the other day. He's going to be our sugar daddy.
Okay, exactly.
Listen, we need to reach inside the big black football sack. Next, we'll get some calls, and I do have a question for you guys, all, including Roberto, regarding what was one of the zanier sports stories of the weekend. We'll do all of that next. 97.1.
97.1, The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, 75 southbound at 12 Mile, all lanes remain blocked in that work zone due to an earlier accident. Now keep in mind, drivers can still exit at 12 Mile and get right back onto the freeway, but backups continue right around Rochester Road, and there's now a separate accident on the right shoulder of the exit ramp. 75 northbound after 11 Mile, a crash is on the left shoulder. In the right lane is an accident, 75 southbound after East Holly Road, and also picked up a crash in Dearborn, blocking the left lane of 94 westbound at Michigan Avenue. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
PointsBet understands that in sports, it pays to be fast. Download the PointsBet app now. Use code TIGERS to get 2 risk-free bets of up to $2,000. Whether you're a bettor or a baller, a sharp or sharpshooter, if you're making money or just plain money, sports is speed. Luckily, your sportsbook can keep up. When you bet with PointsBet, an official sports betting partner of the Detroit Tigers, you get faster bets, faster withdrawals, and faster rewards at your fingertips. Plus, right now, PointsBet is giving customers the best odds in all sports. That's better odds and bigger payouts on our lightning fast app. Because PointsBet knows every second matters. Time is money, and it pays to be fast. PointsBet has the best odds on all pro sports. So download the app now. Use code TIGERS to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Attention Metro Detroit Ram buyers. Get to Gallianis Van Dyke Dodge and War for the Ram Spotlight Sales Event. Gallianis Van Dyke Dodge and Ram and War has over 100 Rams in stock and ready to go. You can lease a well-equipped 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4